Guys, I'm at the city cemetery in Houston, Kansas. I think that's how I'm going to say it. I really don't know. But I'm going to go look at some really interesting graves here in the cemetery. Not famous, just unique. I'll tell you the story about it as we go looking for them here. At least 12 previous unmarked graves here in the city cemetery are now marked with a handmade, crafted folk art concrete and wire gravestones, which were created by a local grassroots artist named Phil Webb. Phil had started researching a woman who had an unmarked grave out here and started getting into her life, trying to see her interests and whatnot. And he wanted to give these unmarked grave a tombstone. So he took his art and his sculpture and put together one for her. Her name was Phoebe, I think. And then he started to create more. And we're going to go through the cemetery here and see if we can find some of these unique tombstones to take a quick peek at. So here's our first one. And these are, again, all previously unmarked graves. Got Enter Child of God, Mary Newman, 1924 to 1983. I say the figure of Jesus leading people to the gates of paradise. Pretty interesting looking. I'll do a quick walk around like we always do here. So yeah, concrete wire, kind of wired out of frame. Start throwing concrete up, and then as it starts to harden, you can kind of start sculpting the concrete a little bit before it completely too hard to manipulate further. Got another one here. Leela Bailey, 1910 to 1976, wife of Joe Bailey. Interesting one. I guess these would be pretty easy to maintain, to come back up and paint if you had some touch up on them. Elmo Johnson, veteran Navy, World War II. The truck go by there. 1913 to 1976, retired Mopac Railroad. I'm going to assume that's Missouri Pacific Railroad, I'm going to guess. So they got him in his overalls and his Navy uniform there with the little flag. I like this one. So I have to walk around the other grave here. So I got three of about a dozen here. Huh. Elizabeth Mary Troy, just a baby, 1968 to 1968. Very simple one. Unfortunately, I don't have time on my trip here this time to find them all. So the ones I don't find, I'll throw pictures up so you can see the rest of the gentleman's tombstones that he has designed for previously unmarked graves. I just see another one up here. We'll go check this one out. Straight ahead here. Lori Lane, 1955 to 2003. A friend to animals. Live and let live. we'll do our walk around here. I think I'm liking this one now the best. This might be my favorite one. Let's see if we can we'll give this another minute, see if we can see others here. Unfortunately, I'm on kind of a schedule here on this trip. I've got to start thinking about turning around and heading toward home. So far they've been fairly easy to spot just because they're a little more colorful and whimsical than a lot of the standard tombstones out here. I'm not seeing any others. And like I said, we might have, nope, that's not one. Nope, I think we're gonna run out of time here. Won't be able to do any more stones here in this cemetery, but those are pretty neat. Kind of nice that somebody got inspired to go out and, find the unmarked grave, people who had unmarked graves, and provide them a marker. Unfortunately, unmarked graves, they get they get lost to time, and they get forgotten about. But everybody's going to be forgotten about, and 2 or 3 generations, you truly are forgotten about, knowing that you knew. No one's left alive that knew you after about 3 generations. So, unless you do something famous, of course. Just an average person, you're forgotten after about 3 generations. All right, I think that's it. As I've been rambling, hopefully I've had a bunch of pictures popping up of the other ones out there. I just see one more grave out here I want to go look at. It's not going to be one of these folk art ones, but it had something on I wanted to look at a little closer. Yeah, so anyways, neat story. Guy taking his local talents and doing something with it for people that don't have that final marker as a remembrance to somebody that was here. This one right here in front of me I wanted to look at. A brilliant star extinguished too soon. It's got the universe on it. That's kind of cool. I like that one. Universe on it. Lance D. Harrison, 20 years old. Kind of a neat one. All right, guys, this is just a quick stop. Trying to find some of these folk art tombstones here in the city cemetery in Houston, I think is what I'm saying. Houston, Kansas. Yep, pretty cool. Alright guys, I think that'll do it here today. I think I've found the ones I can find in the time I have available. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that one. It was kind of a spur of the moment stop. It wasn't a stop I had planned on making, but I ended up being about 20 miles from the cemetery and thought I could do a quick stop and do a little short video on a few of these. So if you like my cemetery and grave videos, I post every Sunday, except the second Sunday. I save that for my Goonies stuff. And then the rest of the week I just put random stuff in there on my videos. So no theme. Please like, please subscribe, all that stuff. Do appreciate all the comments I do get on these videos. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time guys, thanks.